In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
Oh, and we're live.
Are we live?
Woo!
Well, we're not
We're
even
live.
close to live.
I'm live right now.
Well, yeah, I guess I'm live.
Well, then we're live.
I'm alive.
We're live to us,
And
but-
still,
not to all you. What's up, everyone? It is the Freedom Friends podcast. We are the Freedom Friends. -1, but +1 also
And-
today.
And with the -1.
it's a total +1 for some of us.
Yeah, it's an absolute +1.
It's a +1 for everybody.
It really is. Yeah, yeah.
Coming not even close to being live from the
yeah.
Warfighter Tobacco Company studios.
That's right.
I had to fill in for Jazz. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Here we are once again, coming not even close to being live at the Warfighter Tobacco Company Studios.
I feel like we need to follow that up with like in Orlando, Florida. No, San Antonio, Texas. Way
Oh,
better.
good old San Antone. Guys, how are we?
Good
Yeah.
weather out there.
So who do we have on the podcast today with us?
This is the one that's going to yell at me when I get out of line.
Yeah.
This is my wife, Michelle. She's filling in. So
Filling in for Jazz.
Needed something pretty on the show, I guess.
Yeah.
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 Jazz,
'Cause
just
Jazz
doesn't
isn't
do
here.
it.
No.
Well, I mean,
Clearly, the
Yeah.
three of us.
Yeah.
Are just
Yeah,
no.
no.
We're not
There's-
doing it at all. That's true. That's fucking guilty. Yeah, for real.
So, Mikey, you got a little Band-Aid on your ankle there, buddy.
I do, man. I do. I
Cut yourself
John,
shaving or
that's
what?
a Mandate.
that's
Oh,
a Band-Aid. Yeah.
Mandate.
I tore a ligament in my ankle. You guys touched on last week's show about what I was doing. I went to Palatka, Florida. I went down to round canopy parachute team to get my airborne wings and shit,
Dang.
and did all that down there with them. And on my 5th jump, my toe landed perfectly in a gopher hole. And I PLF'd one way, and my foot stayed the same. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
That'll do it.
it hurts.
Yeah, I think you ran into one of our old friends down there, right?
Dude, I ran into a lot of people down there, but I did run into somebody you guys know, good old Billy Howell Jr. from Horse Soldier.
Nice.
Yeah, one of the 12 strong, man. What a cool guy.
I can say I don't know him yet,
Yeah.
but I'm a big fan of his product.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. And I told him that we had talked about it on the podcast and how much we enjoyed it, and he was real humble about it. He was like, "Man, thanks." You know, he was like,
Nice.
"That's awesome." Da da da. And I was like, "So listen to Freedom Friends podcast." Yeah, man. Yeah, real cool guy.
Who is the other guy that you ran? You sent us a picture.
Dave Munoz, right?
Oh, Dave Munoz was the guy that you guys knew
From Nebraska.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sky Shark. That's what he goes by. Sky Shark.
Dang.
You know, he knows you guys from Nebraska. Yeah,
Yeah.
He's got a suppressor that you fine gentlemen hooked him up with back in the day. Yeah, I guess he met you at some show or something, or yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. It's been a long time.
And he's like, he handed me a camera, and he's like, "Hey, can you take some pictures?" And one of them is a Warfighter Tobacco picture. And he's like, "I've been promising these guys fucking pictures for like years, and I'm finally gonna do it." Because he's like, "Because you reminded me," and I was like, "Well, good, man, fucking come through." So
Nice.
yeah, I got you all, man. Come on,
Small
now.
world. Small world.
It is, man. It is.
How many
And,
people were down there jumping with you?
Well, we started with 5, and 3 of us graduated. So there was
The other 2
was an
died.
attrition rate.
They
That's,
died. They died.
It's a pretty tough course.
Well, the other 2 were also in their 70s. And the rest of us were under 40. And so the 2 older gentlemen didn't quite finish it up. One of them was your.
They didn't pass their 5-miler, right?
Well, one of them, yeah. There's no running involved in this
Yeah,
one.
I was
It
gonna
was-
say, even the 40
pretty
under
awesome.
would be hard for us to know.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome. But no, one of them was a former Special Forces guy in Vietnam and jumped and whatnot and wanted to do it again.
Yeah.
He got inspired because he had saw a video on YouTube where we had like this 90-year-old man from World War II jump with the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got inspired by that guy and wanted to try it, and
He
started
jumped.
doing.
He was like, "Oh, I remember this shit."
He was doing it all, man, and then he didn't get a chance to jump. He put the rig on and his back locked up, and he was like, "Nope, tapped out, I'm done."
Yeah,
So he was done quick. And then the other guy,
sucks.
the other gentleman, PLF'd a little too hard on the practice the first day and rung his bell, like his head hit the ground with a thud. And I was like, oh shit, we're gonna lose an old man. And I was like, fuck. And then, but he ended up hanging out the rest of the time. He's kind of hanging out, and he said he was gonna go tandem jump after everything was said and done. And
Cool.
yeah, he was still real stoked
A
about
little
it.
bit easier
Nice.
if a PLF than a tandem jump.
Yeah,
Assuming.
considering you don't fall.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nice cushy landing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you can control it like all the way down.
But
You
you,
know, so
you can control it jumping around shoot. Come on.
you can, yeah,
No, you fucking can.
sure you can, sure you can.
Maybe
So-
the newer
so
one.
are you-
Hold into the wind, sucker.
So which parachute were you using?
I was using the SF10 or the SF6.
So that is a true round one.
Yeah. The same one that the Special Forces guys use and
The
y'all
new,
use.
the new ones they use now are kind of like a square
They're
shape.
square,
Yeah.
That's the this was a steerable, so I had a steerable. The square ones,
I did.
just
I jumped
good
in.
luck.
Yeah.
What was it, a T10 Charlie, I think is what they used to call them.
We had a couple of
They
those.
said they were steerable.
Yeah,
I literally pulled a riser, got 550 cord, got a little bit of my parachute, and I still didn't move.
It's measured in inches, not in feet.
but yeah, man, it was a great experience. I'm excited that I got a chance to do it, and now I'm no longer a leg, which is kind of cool. You know, like I text my boy Matt. You guys know him, Matt, and I was like, "Hey, dude, you can't call me leg no more." And he was like, "Dude, that's fucking awesome." And I sent him the website, and he's like, "I'm fucking going." So he's
Nice.
into it too. Yeah.
Nice.
That's cool.
So if you're interested out there and you want
It's,
to check out, you want to jump around, maybe you're a Marine and didn't re-enlist because that's the only way we ever go to jump school, or you know maybe you're in the Army and you never got a chance to go jump. Check out Round Canopy Parachute Team USA.org.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Very nice.
Cool.
yeah, good shit. Bill Markham down there. He's a former Green Beret retired guy. He's awesome,
Nice.
and he runs the show down there, and he's fucking great.
How long
So-
of a course is it?
Dude, we gotta I jumped the second day I was there, but it was weird. I showed up later to like hang out with everybody. They were like, "Hey, come back. You know, the weather sucks. Da da da. So don't worry about it. Just come back later." And I was like, "All right." And they just invited me back. So I go walking back, and as soon as I walk up, the guy who runs the drop zone was like, "Suit up, you're going." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, it must not be that hard then.
Yeah, like so I fucking went, and then the other guys they did all 5 of their jumps in one day.
Nice.
No. That's fucking pretty hardcore.
Get
So,
out of the way.
yeah, I did 4 the next day, and
It's pretty hardcore. You just fall down 5 times.
yeah, right. It's really not a big deal. Like I was kind of freaked out about it. Justin was giving me some solid advice about with the earplugs and whatnot, and I told them
Earplugs?
that, and yeah, he was like, wear the softy earplugs. That way, once you gain canopy control, you drop one. Oh, the wind's going that way. Turn this way. You know.
Why
Drop the other one in.
do you wear earplugs?
Just as a wind gauge.
So you can drop them.
You know
See
what
if
else
it'll-
works though?
Oh.
Loogies.
Yeah.
Just spit, and that also works.
You
So.
just watch it.
Yeah. So it was a good experience, man. I'm happy to be there.
That's
Happy to
awesome.
do it. Yeah. How was your guys this week? What I miss? Anything fun?
John and I went golfing.
Oh
We
yeah, how'd
did.
that go with
We
Mike?
did.
So it went really well. Like
We did. Like,
This
I
is
thought,
the first time you golfed in how long?
oh, fuck, probably 9 years.
So
8
for
or
me,
9
it was
years.
probably 6 years or more.
Yeah.
At least.
At least 6 years.
About halfway through the round, I'm like, man, we might have a chance to win this thing.
Yeah.
He
Like-
honestly said that,
I did.
and
We had a ringer.
we did. We had one decent golfer,
Yep.
which really carried us, and we had one terrible golfer, Jim. Love you.
Yep.
Not
But,
good. Not good at golfing, buddy.
It kind of countered out the good guy. So then I
That's usually me. That's usually me on the team. I'm usually the shitty golfer.
But no, we
got
did.
good use out of the clubs. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Oh,
absolutely,
shit.
man.
Yep.
That's awesome.
But we did walk
win.
away with a prize.
We won. We won.
We won.
Yep.
Yes. So this thing you're looking at right here, this nice beach scene that you plug in.
Turn it up. Turn
Oh,
it
yeah,
up.
look-
It's got some noise to it too.
It even makes ocean sounds.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Fancy as
Oh,
fuck.
fancy.
Well, we
that's
got
that's-
that-
I think that's a bird.
It might be.
Or I'm not sure what
Or
it
it
is.
skips.
Dog whistle. I
It
don't know.
might just skip.
But so we won that for coming in dead last.
Yes. Last
tournament.
place.
Last place trophy.
We won last place.
I had a little speech. It was, if you're not first, you're last.
That's right.
And yeah, so and then we won some raffle stuff.
Yeah.
Like this grunt style thing right here, which
We
is
did.
kind of cool. So
Well,
Did you guys win the whole crate?
yeah.
yeah.
Full?
Well,
Well, we gave all the shirt backs because none of them fit us.
Yeah, they
But,
were all like
I mean-
smalls and mediums.
I mean, you know that you can trade those in, and they'll give you the ones that fit you, right?
No.
Totally.
Huh.
I mean,
Well,
if only you guys knew someone who worked there.
Right. No, I kept enough. I kept enough for my kids and my wife.
Yeah.
So they all got shirts.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
I just wanted the box.
Yeah.
The box is cool. Yeah, the crates are cool. The crates are cool.
And now we have a new stand for unmentionable items that
Yeah,
we
For the
put up there.
picture.
For
Yeah,
the picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I noticed it when I walked in, and I was like, "That's weird."
yeah, it is kind of weird. I'm not sure what it has to do with Hero Sports.
I don't,
golf,
or last place.
Or last place.
Yeah.
Other than it's somebody just didn't want it at home. And
No,
they,
they're
here,
like, get rid of it. Here, I'm going to donate this. Like, what the fuck are we going to do with this? You know what? Let's give it to the last place team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Make them scratch their head and wonder what the fuck.
Dude, I've been in tournaments over like the last place prize is a really good prize.
Like,
Like I've seen it where
you know,
it's
there's
like
tough competition. We
actually
made last
decent.
place by 1 point.
We did. We made it by 1 point, and we were not trying for last place.
And this is why I thought we were doing well, right? We only bogeyed 2 holes.
It's
and
pretty good.
We parred everything else.
Everything else, we almost got a birdie.
See, what you need to realize when
If we-
when you play these tournaments, there are some motherfuckers out there that are just great at lying.
Dude,
They're
there
fucking,
was
like-
people who got a 50.
Yeah, it's always right around
Like,
50.
well, motherfucker,
You eagled how many holes? Fuck off.
I mean,
It's like we're
I'm
shooting
not-
albatrosses on every fucking par 5 guy. Yeah, it's
I guess,
bullshit.
well,
What's
we
an
bought
albatross?
500 mulligans, so okay.
What's,
I
an,
get
what's
it.
an albatross?
Like, all right, so par 5, you get 5 as the par,
Yeah,
then a birdie,
yeah,
then an eagle,
yeah.
then an albatross,
Double eagle.
also known as an albatross.
Oh, never heard that term
yeah,
before.
yeah. I'm
See?
an old golfer.
Shows how
Big
much.
deal.
Shut up. Hey, actually, you did win a golf tournament a couple
I
weeks
did.
ago.
I won a golf tournament a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
You fucking liars.
No, I was on a team. It was like 3 ringers and me. It was fucking crazy. So like, these guys were like, one of them was like a PGA hopeful. This fucking guy, I saw him hit a 3-wood like 380 yards, and I was like, get the fuck
Jesus
out! I
Christ.
quit. I was like, I fucking quit.
Yeah, the longest drive was like a 380.
Yeah, like, and this dude hit it with a 3-wood. The guy I was golfing with.
That's
Oh,
nuts.
speaking
It
of
was
that,
fucking
I
crazy.
did win a fucking box of 24 golf balls.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Golf balls aren't cheap, dude.
But I know, that's
Especially
what I
when
was
you
so
lose
pumped
them
about.
as much as I.
Oh,
do.
But no,
my goodness.
they had one of the holes, like each hole is sponsored by a different company or whatever.
Mhm.
And one of them was, I think it was like a mortgage company or something.
No, it was a home building
Or home
something.
building company.
Improvements, yeah.
And they had a set of bags boards out there. And they give like, you get 2 bags. If you make one in, you win a prize. Like, I fucking got this.
Sure as shit. He,
Yeah. And sunk it.
Making bags.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yep. We almost needed them by the end too.
just about.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
almost
No.
lost 20 something golf balls that we brought.
Yeah.
You know what? I see. I could play with you guys. I'd be all right. Like I'd
you,
be like,
you got to see my stance. It's great.
is it?
Everything hooks to the right, and
Yeah.
not a little bit.
Yeah.
So I have to hold the club, so the club face is literally like, instead of lining up with a ball,
45
it's like
degrees.
this.
Yeah, that's
45
not. That's
and-
not how you're supposed
And
to.
then I
fix
have
that.
to cant myself 45. Like if I have to hit towards you, I have to point my body and aim that way.
Yeah, that's not how you're supposed to fix that.
But if it works,
I mean, yeah,
and it's stupid,
if it works,
it's not stupid.
that's cool. That's cool. So Michelle, tell me, what do you do?
What do you mean? What do I do?
What do you do besides babysitting this one?
Babysit that one?
Well, yeah, then that's already a full time gig. Jesus.
Yeah. And the kids.
Jesus.
yeah.
So.
And
Got 4
kids.
boys that
Yeah.
are all just like him.
Good God.
I
God.
know, right?
God bless you.
I know, right?
Jesus.
So yeah, let's give
Life's a little challenging right
we
now.
give Michelle give us a little background, like how like you've been around a long time, like half of my life you've been around.
Yeah, our 20th anniversary is this week, in case you forgot.
I might have.
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
He did not.
No, he did not.
forget.
And the reason he did not is because
'Cause
about
I
3
drew
weeks
a
ago,
giant-
Michelle came in and wrote it on the calendar in the office.
A giant 20.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, but so we got married when I was an E3 in the Army, and
Yep.
you see she babysat our platoon.
Classic.
She was like our
Yeah.
platoon mom.
Oh my God, she babysat us the whole time, and yeah,
Yeah.
stayed with me through a couple deployments, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have a guy named Jody that cut your lawn? all that while I was gone.
No. We had a cheap, shitty-ass 2-bedroom apartment that we didn't have to worry about any of that.
See, that's smart, man. That's smart.
Jody didn't waste no time cutting the grass.
Yeah. It's like that's why my second son's so damn tall. Dude, I'm telling you, my oldest son, he looks like me, sure, but almost looks like me. This kid's hung to his fucking knee, and I'm every time like, and he's doesn't give a shit. Like he just pops it out. And it's like, dude, put the monster away. It's like, what are you doing? And every time I look at my wife, I'm like, there's no fucking way this kid is 100% Irish. And I was like, who did you fuck? You know, like I talk about it all the time. I'm like, God, Jesus. My youngest son, he's got the Irish curse. Like he's mine. I'm like, yeah, man, sorry, bud. Craziness, man. Craziness. As you guys can see, I'm still rocking Sober October with my Perrier water. It's Perrier because I'm not fucking French. But
Yeah, you don't speak surrender?
Yeah, I don't speak surrender. Never. So, but what are you guys drinking?
We had a
Cherry
couple-
vodka.
Little cherry vodka?
Yeah.
What do you mix it with?
A little bit of 7-Up.
Yeah?
I usually drink it straight, but if I drink that whole container straight, then I need some bungee cords to hold my ass on this chair. So
Yeah. That's
Oh,
just a thing, man.
I think we need to have a podcast where each
Isn't
one
that
of
what
us,
we're doing?
No, but each one of us just gets a cup of booze, and we can't stop until somebody's cup is gone.
Like you talk like a Yeti cup, just full
Yeah,
of
like a
booze?
30-ounce tumbler.
Sounds like
that's like a Tuesday night at our house.
It's like,
Yeah, but we don't normally record it.
we're gonna name that podcast "Alcohol Poisoning."
That's it. And then we might need seatbelts.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, every 5 minutes you got to do like 2 swirls on a chair or something. Like, we'll make this fun.
I like it. I like the idea. I think it's great.
like
Man.
a marathon podcast. The last one standing loses.
Then they have to figure out how
Well,
to
it's
pick
like-
up all the other assholes on the floor.
Like when I was in the Army, we used to, we only did it a couple times, but we did Edward 40 hands.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you literally duct tape a 40 to each hand.
Yeah. You know the secret is you wear fucking board shorts every time you play that. That way you go in the tub and you just stand there
Doesn't
and piss.
It doesn't matter.
Because you can turn the fucking shower on with your toes and just stand there and piss and be like, fuck it, dude. Get out, shake off, drink your 40s.
going.
That's the secret to winning that game, man. Yep. I've been there. I've mastered that motherfucker.
I think that might be way more than I ever wanted to know about you.
I'm telling you. Modern problems require modern solutions.
If it's stupid, it works. It's not stupid.
Not stupid, exactly. Jesus. That could be the name of this one. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, so what are you drinking, Scott?
I am drinking some Jameson that you brought me.
Mm-hmm.
Some, I think it's the IPA. Yeah, the IPA. Yeah.
Jameson Caskmates IPA.
Yeah.
I'm drinking the same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that you also brought a stout.
I did.
Caskmates.
Yeah. I wanted to bring you guys a couple bottles of booze. Just to say thanks. A couple months ago, as you guys know, and I was fucking rough. Like getting ready to go to the food bank rough financially, and my situation has improved. We'll say that a little bit, and I just want to say thank you for being stand-up guys and
Thank you.
helping a brother out.
That.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
man, I appreciate it, and I appreciate what you guys do, and yeah, so a little bit of freedom in a bottle.
Hell
So,
yeah.
yeah. And unfortunately, Michelle, you're gonna have to deal with that. You're gonna have to deal with the aftermath of that.
I'm a big girl. I can buy my own booze.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about you're gonna have to deal with them after they drink this freedom.
Oh,
That's
She's been
that's
dealing
every
with that
day.
every
Once
It's
day.
like-
again, this is a Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Tuesday. This is Monday. What are you talking about? Shit.
Yeah, so makes sense.
What about smokes, man?
last couple Mondays I had to drive her home, so it's
Well, to be fair, 2 Mondays
be
ago,
fair.
I drove you two home.
that is correct.
Yes.
Yes, we were. I don't remember that show. I should listen to that one. Oh,
Yeah.
On the way home, he's like, do you mind stopping at Schlotsky's? I'm like, yeah, dude, okay, whatever, dude.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Drove us home and even got us.
We had a
food.
show that
No.
when you were up in Nebraska for Nathan's wedding. We
I
had a
listened,
show.
I listened to that one.
No, we had another show that we haven't aired because I know I was way too drunk for that.
Yeah, we got a little off the rails on that show.
I didn't even know how drunk I was till I got home, and I was like, holy fuck. Hammered.
Well, I was pretty shit faced the night that Mikey drove us home. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. God, man, I'm looking forward to Fall of the Wagon Friday.
ooh,
Oh, and
sounds fun.
it's a Saturday.
When?
The 1st.
It's a Friday.
No, it is. Fuck, the
Friday.
31st is a Thursday.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Dang.
Yep. So
I'm
Fall off the Wagon Friday is going to be big.
I'm gonna be out in Arizona, but I wish. I
What
was
are you
here to
doing, what are
witness
you doing
the
out
shit
there?
show. We got a bunch of cigar events.
Nice.
Yeah,
Where at?
we got in Mesa. We got a shop out there called Cigar Warehouse.
Okay.
They do they go through a lot of cigars for
Yeah.
us. So we're gonna head out, or at least I'm gonna head out there and do an event there on the 1st, on the Friday.
You know, a friend of my family runs a cigar bar or place out there in Phoenix,
What's it
in the
called?
Glendale area. I'll have to look, but he runs like a cigar
Let me know.
lounge. Yeah.
Like, 'cause if it's the one I'm thinking about, I think I stopped in there and talked to them.
Okay.
But we'll
I
figure
think
it
it's on. I think it's on Bell Road in Glendale, I believe.
There's like Phoenix is the second largest cigar market,
Yeah.
right behind Atlanta.
The cool thing about
So,
Phoenix is how it was
On Bell
built.
Road, there's probably like 30 cigar shops.
The cool. I love how Phoenix was put together, man. How it's just built on a grid, you know,
Yes.
with like I-17 going down the middle, and then it's just like this side is all avenues, this side is all streets,
Yeah.
you know, and it's like
The only thing that I
boom, it's
don't like about it is they have laws in place that don't allow them to build up, and desert is very
Yeah.
cheap, so they built out.
Yeah.
So if you need to go from like East Mesa to, I don't know, like
Buckeye,
Waddell or
like
something like
Buckeye
that,
or some
it's,
shit.
it's like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, San Antonio's getting to be like that too, man. It's so damn big. I mean, we're the 6th largest city in America,
Yeah.
and it's just the cool thing about San Antonio is that it still has small town appeal. Like you learn your communities really easily and get to know everybody. But you don't realize you live in a fucking huge city.
yeah,
You know, like if we want to go over to Alamo Ranch right now, that's a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, that's
Yeah.
crazy, you know? Like, or to go to SeaWorld, it's like an hour,
yeah.
you know? Just
No, it depends on the time of day too.
yeah. That's true. Well, that's same in Phoenix, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Phoenix traffic's fucking. It's about the same as San Antonio.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I mean, it's traffic fucking sucks no matter where you go. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just there's places like Houston, which makes me want to fucking kill people.
Houston, it doesn't matter the time,
It's
the
always
day,
fucked.
the location.
Yeah,
You're fucked.
it's always fucked.
Yep.
It sucks, dude.
I feel like Atlanta's the same way.
I drove
Atlanta's a
out to
nightmare.
Houston for an event a couple weeks ago, and they fucking shut down I-10.
Yeah.
Like, and it, no signs, didn't tell nobody, no
Just
nothing.
fucking
They just shut it down. My
surprise.
3.5 hour drive to Houston turned in almost 6 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Was I-10 going to Houston or
Yeah.
on the way back?
going.
Because I remember I drove that like the day before.
Yeah,
And
you're
it was
like, oh, no, it's
completely
fine.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was completely open.
Fuck me.
Fucking hate that place, man. I am, however, shout out to Houston. Congratulations on going to the World Series. You beat the Yankees. I'm very fucking happy about that. Go Stros. I'll say that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go Stros. So by the time this podcast airs, hopefully you're already up a couple games on them pieces. Wait, who are they playing?
Nationals.
Playing the Nats. Yeah. That'd be a good series. That'd be all right.
I have no idea.
Yeah. You're not a big baseball guy.
Well, I just haven't watched it. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, being from Mass, you should definitely be a big baseball guy.
Well, I'm a huge Red Sox fan.
Sure.
Uh,
But we sucked the dick this year.
so
Our team was super trash
so
this year.
baseball kind of ends when
Yeah, once we
know.
hit the golf course,
Yeah,
man. Yep.
It's like I don't think.
Yep.
No, we're not going. Sorry.
Yep. I'm back in football mode. Fuck it.
Right.
Yep.
6-0.
Yep. Patriots still undefeated. So,
Oh man.
we play the Jets tonight, actually.
We do.
Yeah, tonight. So 7-0, probably.
We fucking better be. If we lose to the Jets, there's something seriously wrong.
Serious issue. Well, about.
So what are you guys smoking tonight?
I'm smoking the 762 Field, in a 660. So I wanted something a little lighter tonight. So
Yeah.
Are you guys twinning?
Mine's not the 660.
you got the double Corona, I believe.
Yeah, I got a 762 Field. And what is this?
Double Corona.
That's just the size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7 inches.
52 ring gauge.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Well, now that you smoked half
Yeah,
of it.
now it is.
Michelle? What do you got?
Mine is a mystery cigar.
A mystery
Michelle
cigar.
likes artificially flavored cigars.
Yeah.
So I think what you're smoking tonight is the Drew Estates Laritan, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
The
Oh my
dirt.
Because of the FDA.
yeah.
It used
This
to
is
be
actually
called...
this is actually really. I don't know. I gotta give Drew States a high five for
Yeah.
this one.
This is a dumb ass
They were
thing.
pretty much like the man was like, "Oh, we're gonna keep you down," and Drew States is like, "Fuck you."
So this cigar used to be called the Natural.
Okay.
And because of the FDA rules, they said it could not be called natural because it's not natural.
You can't use the word natural when it comes to tobacco.
Yeah. So it's
They just flipped it around.
Laritan. They just spelled it
Laritan.
backwards.
yeah, they
Yep.
spelled it backwards and same label, same branding, and went from the natural to the Laritan.
I had a Drew Estates this week actually. It was the Drew Estates Java. It was like
Oh, kind of
it was
coffee flavored.
like tasty. It was like sweet.
Yeah, artificially
Yeah,
flavored.
it was a
yeah.
big block, big square
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
which
you
was-
like those, have you had the tobacs?
I've not.
Oh, you will love that one then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a
They're
decent cigar.
coffee
It was pretty
flavored
good.
and amazing.
It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm smoking one that I actually haven't smoked in a while. And it was sitting at the bottom of my humidor. It's been there for, I don't even know how long. But it's a 50 cal Garrison Toro, our Oscuro Maduro blend, our boldest one. And it is delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
I think it's because I haven't had one all summer. I don't know why.
Yeah.
See,
I go like that. I get on a spout where I'll just smoke like the
I've been
one
the
I want.
762 Fields. That's been my go-to for.
Mine has been the 762 Garrison, and then
I
when you
don't know
change
how
it up,
long.
you're like, oh yeah, I like this one too.
Yeah, like this one's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
delicious. Why did I stop smoking this?
yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of the cool thing about having like that separate, those options. If you get tired of one, you can just
Yeah.
flip it over, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm still not even close to the level that you guys are, and probably never will be.
Oh, you just got to smoke more cigars. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when we started the company, we got into like the blending side of it.
Yeah.
We probably powered through 1,000+ cigars just
Oh.
trying to figure out what's out there in the market and who has what flavors and
Yeah, we were smoking
what's good,
everything
what's
new.
bad,
Everything. Yeah.
Nice.
everything. And but yeah, really developed a palate that way.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it's practice makes perfect, dude. Shit, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So who's got the Sono shit for the evening?
Oh, I don't know, Michelle. You want this one?
Well, I can't really tell this one, but it has to be told. You and John, because I only witnessed the hot dog down the hallway part of it.
Whoa.
This is already awesome.
I know, right?
So
Markwood. Yes, Markwood.
Oh.
Hot. Yeah, now you're tracking. Okay.
Oh, splitting the franks and the beans.
Yes.
I get it.
Because I was at the table
Okay.
playing poker
so
with everybody.
let's try to
when this
leave
happened.
names out of this one.
So don't say Markwood's name.
No, let's not say Markwood's name. Yeah. So yeah. So don't mention Brett Markwood at all in this one.
I can't. So I'm gonna start where my recollection
Yeah,
kicks in.
this is a foggy evening,
This is
No, this is a very foggy
we were
evening.
all shit faced.
and it was a long time ago.
But yeah, this is
Yeah, this is like
2001.
Yeah,
This is 2001.
or 2000.
No, it's 2001 because that's when I got the Campbell, and
Okay.
I might have been there a couple months.
Okay.
yeah,
and I
because
was
I,
like-
want to say this was like the first night that I met you and Ackerman.
Yeah, 'cause-
because we were all sitting at the table playing poker together.
And we were super
Just
happy
don't
because we
mention
got
Brett
invited to
or
a house
Ackerman.
party, and we lived
Well,
in the
Ackerman's
barracks.
yeah.
But yeah, if we're leaving names out, we're doing a bad job of this. But that's okay.
We're leaving first. Well,
So-
mostly first names out.
What I remembered of this, and I only use the first name on this next character, is I remember walking down the hallway and a whole bunch of noise in the bathroom, and I walk into the bathroom.
You can't start the story there.
Okay,
Yeah, so
then
give me a
somebody
premise,
else
man.
start.
Like, so give
Yeah,
me
you
the
can't
premise.
start
Like, what
the
was
story.
going on?
That's-
So
I
we're
remember
having
before
we're
that.
having a party at one of our friends' house.
Right.
Getting
And
shit.
getting shit faced.
And he said friend was married,
Okay.
yeah,
and
and she was not a big lady at all.
Okay.
no.
And
No. Oh yeah.
and she had some lingerie,
yes.
yes,
and they weren't big lady lingerie. They
No.
were
no,
little
very,
lady lingerie.
very,
Very,
very
very little
skimpy.
lady.
And
Sexy lingerie.
our other buddy that we won't name, Markwood, found this lingerie while we're all really drunk.
All
My
drunk.
pants just got tighter.
And he
Still have no idea why he was snooping through their bedroom, but
no. And he
about that. I'm
and
chewing gum in the mic. I got asshole.
smack.
and he puts it.
he was
about
licking
that.
his
Sorry,
lips
buddy.
thinking
I
about the
know.
story.
Get all excited.
Sorry.
So
Thanks, Justin.
So
My bad.
Markwood puts on this lingerie and walks down the hallway, and we all see him, and we're like, "What the fuck?"
No,
Yeah.
this lingerie is so small, and he's not like
He's a normal dude.
he's just a regular size average person.
Yeah.
But this lingerie is so small that it splits the franks and beans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
so-
franks on one side, the beans are on the other side.
And there was
lingerie is
nothing-
not in the
and it's a
lingerie.
full-blown
Yeah.
red teddy that
There-
he's in.
Okay.
Nothing else.
There was nothing covering anything.
Nice. Nice.
So somehow he gets pushed into the bathroom.
That's where I start remembering. Is
And-
he gets pushed into the bathroom and he rips down the shower
He
curtain.
falls into the tub.
And he's in the tub with his legs up like this and his shit's fucking everywhere.
So, Michelle, I'd hear an assessment. What's the verdict on that? Was he a blessed gentleman or was he?
Not from what I remember.
He was a very average gentleman.
Yeah, he was
so-
average
sorry
in
there.
all ways, shapes, and
Sorry
forms.
I'm
there.
sure you're a grower, not a shower. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. At least he didn't have to pull it out like that one dude we talked about. Jesus.
He did have a nickname, and we all called him Dirty Steve. So,
Dirty Steve.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, that was an interesting night.
There's going to be a lot more so no shit stories involving Markwood.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
Well-
There's a lot of memories of him doing random crazy shit that
Yeah.
made
You know
no
what though?
sense.
Every platoon needs that guy. Like
Yeah.
every group of people need that guy that just does that
guy
random
in our
crazy
platoon
shit.
was a guy named Ferry. I could literally do a podcast by itself just about Ferry.
Yeah.
Ferry was a dude, he was probably 5 or 6 years older than everybody else in the platoon. Came
Yeah.
in as a fucking E1.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh god, I
Came in as
I
an
didn't-
E1.
I didn't know he was older.
He was an electrician before he joined the military. And
I didn't know any of
he
this.
he was from Pennsylvania, so he had that like weird Pennsylvania accent, you
Yeah.
know. And he's like, they used to have a helper named Herb,
Skinny, pasty white kid.
and he would literally drink 2 bottles of Bacardi Limon to his face in about an hour and 15 minutes, have about 45-minute blackout fest of a shit show, and then we'd fucking flex cup him to a toilet, duct tape him to a bed,
Oh.
lock him in a closet, shave his eyebrows.
No, shaved his eyebrow.
Oh yeah, we shaved one eyebrow.
One eyebrow.
So that way, in formation the next morning, he came downstairs. He didn't know, and they made him go back upstairs and shave the other one.
That's hilarious.
It's so like I have a picture from the day before we deployed, and we're sitting at some steakhouse outside of Clarksville. One of the dudes has got a black eye. Ferry looks like a cancer patient because he shaved his head, and then we shaved one eyebrow. He had to shave the rest. Got no facial hair, and he's pasty fucking white.
Looks like he's got alopecia.
Right?
Fucking-
It just like you look at this picture and you're like, what the fuck? Like, did you guys just get back from war? Like, no, this is the day before we left.
I had a buddy of mine like that. My buddy Danny. Danny sadly is no longer with us. He drowned in a tragedy. But Danny was one of those guys that you drink 4 beers and Danny was on his fucking ass. Like it was just 4 and then the floor, man. Like he was fucking done, dude. It was such a lightweight. But he would get fucked up, and then we would just, of course, go to work with the Sharpie because he'd pass out with shoes on. That's the rules. And we're at a party one time, and of course, Danny does his 4 and done, and he's passed out in a chair, and we draw these dicks and all this crazy shit on his forehead and all this, you know. And we got like a Hitler mustache on him and shit, and you know, we blacked one of his eyes. He got a big like cock on his forehead and on his cheek and shit. There's probably 4 or 5 dicks on him at one point. I don't know.
And then
both-
you guys drew on him.
And then we drew on him, yeah. Yeah. And it was funny. He wakes up and I was like, hey, man, we're going back to base. And he's like, oh, okay. And he gets in the back of my car. And we're driving through the gate. But before that, we stop at Del Taco to get food. And the Del Taco guy is like, we give him like this long, crazy order. We're sitting there waiting for the food. And the guy comes out and he gets my card from me, looks in the back seat and just fucking loses it laughing. And Danny's like, fucking oblivious. Has
That guy
no
was
idea.
a real dick.
He's like, what's this guy fucking laughing at? What's his deal? And I was like, I don't know, bro. And we're all fucking trying not to piss ourselves because it's a car full of Marines and we're all just like about to die. And then we get our food. We get to the gate. And the gate's like, all right, I need your IDs. And I got all the IDs. And I was like, here you go. And I was like, why don't you take a gander in the back seat? and the fucking MP looks in the back and fucking loses his fucking mind. And he's like, you all right, buddy? And Daddy's like, yeah. And he's like, do you have a rough evening? And he goes, what are you talking about, man? He looks in the mirror and he says, like, I fucking hate you guys. I'm like, God damn it. But that night, because we get back to the barracks and Danny's just like, you guys fucking suck. And like, he runs upstairs. 5 minutes later, he comes back, nothing on his face. And this was like Sharpie.
Wow.
And I'm
Shaving
like,
cream.
and I'm like, what the fuck? This is when I learned that shaving cream takes
Oh,
off
I didn't-
Sharpie.
still did not
Like
know
that. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, dude, how did you get that off your face that fast? He's like, shaving cream. And I was like, this happens to you so fucking much that you fucking have figured out the formula to fucking like, maybe this tells you something, man. Jesus.
I knew rubbing alcohol would do it, but I never knew shaving cream.
Yeah, shaving cream takes it right off.
Do you know how to get permanent marker off of a dry erase board?
With a dry erase marker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You put dry erase over the permanent marker and then wipe it, and the whole thing wipes right off.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to fucking like, you know, you'd draw like squares on a whiteboard or whatever.
Great.
You know,
That
for
was
like,
really hard.
like yeah, words are hard. Words are difficult. You draw squares on like a fucking whiteboard and like, you know, like for like work or whatever, like a calendar or some shit. And to like fuck with my Marines when they were pissing me off or something, I'd be like, hey, clean that. And I'd hand them a fucking marker. And they'd be like, fuck. And they'd have to like, it takes a while, you know, they fucking do like this long whiteboard. There you go. I do that clean there.
Yeah.
Fuck face. Jesus. Words are hard, man. And I'm sober. What the fuck, man?
That's
Maybe
why.
Yeah.
you need a drink.
Yeah.
Dude.
How many cheat
no
days
idea.
have you had?
3. I've cheated 3 times. One was the day after my first jump. So after my first jump, I had a beer.
Understandable.
They had Yingling.
Oh,
Okay.
So I was like,
I was gonna say you cheated.
when's the last
with
time you had a
beer.
Yingling?
Yeah.
We
Fuck,
don't get it in
Yingling,
Texas. I was like, fuck, man. So they had Yingling. So I was like, yeah, I'll have a couple beers. So I had a couple beers. And somebody did, I was like, I'm already paying $10. Somebody brought out some moonshine. And I was like, okay. So it was like a retired Chief Warrant Officer 4 in the Army.
nice.
Yeah, good dude. He brought out some moonshine as we hit up on that for a while. Killed the little jar that he had. And then the next night, it was like 3 days in a row, basically. The next day was again, we jumped all day, and the other guy, and I fucking hurt my ankle and shit. And
So it was more like pain relief. But
yeah,
not
at
drinking.
that point, it was medicinal. Yeah, I was like, I need some fucking.
You shouldn't have to pay for that.
Right? Like, you know, fuck, for real, dude. For real. And then the following night was when I got my wings. So, and plus, the day I got my wings, we, fucking Tim and I went out and we met this Medal of Honor recipient from Korea. And this old man was just like, it was the cool. They don't make pants big enough to fit these balls, man.
Right.
This guy's fucking crazy. And I guess what had happened was he was sitting in like the company office and they threw a grenade in. Like he was sitting in like a talk. He had like 7 days left before he was leaving Korea.
Oh.
And they threw a grenade in and a dude jumped on it.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
And he's walking. He's still got his fucking, you know, just
That's
a
awesome.
bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
Like, saved a lot of lives. He's a bad son of a bitch, and he's still pure jarhead. It's just cool to talk to the guy because he was like, "No, you guys can't leave till we have beers," and I'm like,
Yes, sir.
"Fucking Medal of Honor recipient." I looked at him and I was like, $10 more for the jar, bro. I was like, it's happening. So, yeah, you know, when somebody like that says, "Hey, have a beer with me," you have a fucking beer, you know.
Yeah.
So I drank a beer with him, and then he was like, "You're not allowed to have one. You got to have 2." I was like, "Man, you drive a hard bargain." All right. So yeah. So that's my I threw my $30 in the jar this
I'm
morning,
glad he didn't have to put you in a figure 4.
dude. I don't want no Korean War vet figure 4. God knows what that was. Jesus. You proud of yourself? You proud of yourself with that joke? Good.
I am.
Good. Good. There's a dead horse over there. Go fucking hit that a few times. Jesus Christ. Fucking figure 4. I still really want to know if that's what it was, man. I am curious about that shit.
You need to just get one of the books.
Yeah, I gotta find that shit. If it is, dude.
Oh my God, I'm
it's
gonna
gonna be
fucking
fucking
lose it.
hilarious. I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of it. Are you kidding me? That'll be the first Freedom Friends T-shirt.
FIG.4.
Good God. Well, I think I think we ended on that there, guys. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah, a little bit of freedom, talking booze, talking fucking crazy ass dudes wearing teddies. That's nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So
You
yeah.
only say that because you didn't witness it.
Yeah.
Next week, I think we'll be -1 +1 too.
Yeah. I'll be out in Arizona, but we do have a guest coming in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who's coming with us
He's
next
a
week?
buddy of ours from Nebraska. He's coming down here to try out for 19th group.
Shit, yeah.
I guess they just hold like a weekend tryout for these boys, and then they're fucking special forces. Ooh. No, I'm kidding.
I think that's
like
the
a
initial
tryout,
selection
and
to
then
go
they-
to selection.
And then they go to
that's
big
the
selection,
selection,
and then they go to Q
selection.
course,
Yeah,
and then they
yeah,
go to all that shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I forgot he was coming.
Yeah.
We should have done the no shit story about him.
That one will be next week.
No,
Oh,
we'll
you're
make
gonna
him-
make him tell
we'll
it?
make him
He
tell it.
can't remember it.
We'll fill it in.
Yeah.
Oh, you will. He won't be here.
I'll just send you
Yeah.
the videos that I have.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. This is what episode is this?
Ooh,
15?
is it
15.
strong? Maybe.
Wow.
Nice.
Holy shit! And for all you out there that are still listening to us, after
Yeah, you guys
15
fucking rule, man.
episodes,
Yeah,
thank
you've
you.
actually listened to these
I'm sorry.
fucking four idiots and her like talk. That's pretty fucking impressive, man. Yeah. So until then, I'll fill in for Jazz on this one. Smoke on, drink on, freedom the fuck on. And thanks for being my
And
freedom
cheers.
friends there, guys.
All right, salute.
Cheers. And share this out with your friends. Let them all know. Find us on YouTube.
Smash that button.
Smash that share button. Find us on YouTube, wherever you listen to your podcast.
Smash whatever button you want.
And we will talk to you fuck faces next week. Later.